Welcome to this GCSE Biology video on ecology. In this lesson, we'll explore key concepts including communities, adaptations, cycles in nature, environmental impacts, and much more. The foundations of ecology cover ecosystems, interdependence, and environmental factors. Key concepts include ecosystems, biotic and abiotic factors, and levels of organization. Ecology is the scientific study of how living organisms interact with each other and their physical surroundings. It matters because it helps us protect biodiversity, manage natural resources wisely, and understand the life-supporting systems we rely on. A community consists of all the populations of different species living together and interacting in a particular area, like animals, plants, fungi, and microorganisms in a forest. Abiotic factors are the non-living parts of an environment, such as temperature, light, water availability, soil pH, and oxygen levels. These influence the survival of organisms. Biotic factors include all the living things that affect an organism, like predators, competition for resources, diseases, and food supply. Ecological organization and adaptations define how life is structured and survives in nature, moving from single organisms to the entire planet through structural, behavioral, and functional traits. Adaptations are special features that help organisms survive. These can be structural like camouflage, behavioral like migration, or functional like storing water in cacti. Ecological organization starts with species, then populations, communities, ecosystems, and finally the biosphere, the global sum of all ecosystems. Ecological sampling uses quadrats and transects to measure plant and slow-moving animal populations. Quadrats are square frames used for random counts or percentage cover, while transects are measured lines used to track changes across environmental gradients. Energy flows through ecosystems in a single direction while physical materials cycle continuously. Energy originates from the sun and dissipates as heat, whereas matter like carbon, nitrogen, and water are reused by living organisms. A food chain is a straight line showing how energy moves, a food web is a group of connected food chains, and energy transfer is how power moves between living things. The carbon cycle is the continuous movement of carbon among Earth's atmosphere, oceans, soil, rocks, and living things. It is driven by key processes including photosynthesis, respiration, and combustion. Materials like carbon and water are continuously recycled through ecosystems, maintaining balance and supporting life. Decomposers like bacteria and fungi break down dead plants and animals, returning nutrients back into the soil for plants to use. Human activities significantly reduce global biodiversity. The primary drivers of this decline are land use change, overexploitation, and pollution. Biodiversity is the variety of living organisms in an ecosystem, which is vital for its resilience and stability. Effective waste management, including recycling and composting, helps reduce pollution and protects natural habitats. Changes in land use, like deforestation, destroy habitats, reduce biodiversity, and contribute to global warming. Global warming happens when greenhouse gases trap heat in the atmosphere, causing shifts in ecosystems and weather. Maintaining biodiversity involves conservation efforts such as creating protected areas, captive breeding, and using resources sustainably. Trophic levels connect to food security through energy loss, meaning eating plants directly feeds more people than eating meat. Trophic levels represent the feeding positions in a food chain, starting with producers and moving up through various consumers. Pyramids of biomass show the total mass of living material at each trophic level, which decreases as energy is lost between levels. Only about 10% of biomass energy is transferred from one trophic level to the next, with the rest lost as heat, movement, and waste. Food security is affected by factors like population growth, climate change, pests, and disease that reduce food availability. Farming methods like selective breeding, genetically modified crops, pest control, and fertilizers help increase food production. Sustainable fisheries protect fish populations by controlling catches, using quotas, and setting up marine reserves. Biotechnology can help produce disease-resistant crops and clean, polluted environments using microbes, supporting sustainable ecosystems. Environmental changes such as pollution, climate change, and habitat destruction can upset the delicate balance in ecosystems. In summary, ecology helps us understand life's interactions and cycles. Protecting ecosystems from human impacts is vital for our future. Thank you for watching.